First of all, let me thank the organizers for selecting this fantastic topic, how technology can help students during this period of coronavirus and even after coronavirus pandemic. First of all, let me thank the organizing committee who has thought of such a topic, Dr. Sagar Pawar, Mangesh Sanap, Kulkarni sir, Archana Patil madam, and all the other people, our ex-alumni also for conducting and supporting such a fantastic program for the students. Now coming to the main topic of how technology can help students during and after the pandemic, let me tell you one thing that this particular COVID-19 pandemic has lot many things to give us, to learn, to unlearn, and reskill ourselves. This particular period is such where we feel the need of technology because at present we cannot come together, but technology has actually solved lot many problems. It would have been very impossible or difficult to connect with the students without technology, but today we are doing it because of technology. Now that the whole world today is suffering from such a pandemic, but at the same time, the whole world is connected also because of technology. It has its advantages and disadvantages also. But the most important thing is when we are focusing on the students' learning, we also have to focus on the teachers' learning because there is a lot of pressure on the teachers too, because now they have to cut off from the conventional methods of teaching and come to the new methods, and actually the workload of the teachers have increased because now it is not only the technology that they are going to do, but you have to prepare material which is going to go on the internet or maybe through Zoom or maybe Microsoft, you know, Teams, whatever it is. You may use different medias, but finally you want results. And how do we get results? Results will come only now is the time when we will start unlearning from what was the convention and have a major shift to the new process of teaching and learning. And for this, what we require is a new skill set. And this new skill set is something where how students are going to acquire. They have to think from how they are going to acquire the information, how they are going to acquire the knowledge, how they are going to memorize certain things, and how they are going to solve their difficulties. At the same time, the teachers also will be very much responsible how to teach them, how to be in touch with them, because the physical distance has increased but you are connected. But at the same time, it is very difficult for the teachers to find out who has understood, who is a slow learner, who is a fast learner, who has actually understood things. And what we conventionally had, the participation in class, that is what something which we may miss. But then we can definitely have other ways to overcome this particular problem. Technology is fantastic. Technology has helped a lot of things to do today. But at the same time, we also have to think about the technology in the remote areas because most of the students are also coming from remote areas. How are we going to train them? How we are going to teach them? How, whether they have the access to the internet, whether the connectivity is okay or not, whether it is slow, what has happened, or they may miss because of connectivity and the other devices that is there. So here is the need that whole, this is a kind of revolution which is going to take place in the country. And we are going to have a totally new leaf in the field of education. But this new leaf that now we have started, it has started in the whole world. So now we are all on the starting mark. So whether it is US or whether it is India or it is Zambia or Uganda, the third world countries, developed countries, underdeveloped countries, all are on the same starting line. Now here from now on, we have to think of progress and progress in the right direction. And for this, we require a lot of flexibility, and adaptability is the only asset to become a good trainer and a good teacher, as well as a good student. So we have to change. We have to be agile. We have to be flexible. We have to be adaptable to new things. Technology is everywhere. Almost every part of the world, culture, everywhere it is going to touch. But most important thing, the question is, are we ready to accept and implement technology in the educational process? And if we do it, we have to do it 100%. We cannot be 90% or 95% because we will not get results. Here is where it is a fantastic program. I will thank the committee once again because this is the beginning of the C2C program and the first program, and we will have many often programs like this every Friday. But here is where even I want in the next program that students should also be connected with questions. They should be asking questions to the panelists and their difficulties should be solved because learning is there, but at the same time when learning is there are difficulties. When learning is there are question marks. When learning is there is a gap between the teacher and the student. Who is going to fill this gap? It is the responsibility of the teacher. It is the responsibility of the student. And this is the time when we are going to change. And there is going to be a drastic change. Digital and virtual learning cannot substantiate conventional learning for sure. But as per the current situation, digital and the use of technology is very important. You cannot replace it at present. And we don't know whether it is a temporary phase or a passing phase, or maybe things will change in the near future. Or again, if this pandemic gets over and we may have lot many people coming to the institute, again we will come back to the same thing, but it has enforced us to look and give a serious thought on technology. Technology today is going to develop a lot of things. For example, the notes, the explanation, the questions, the exams, and continuous evaluation. There will be so many things, and every teacher will have a very important role to play. In fact, the teacher's role is now going to change, and it is going to increase further. It is going to increase further because the time has come to now come up with a lot of creativity. As I said, that at one point of time, education started with the advanced countries and then came to the third world countries and then to the underdeveloped countries. But today we are on the same starting platform. Everybody is here at the same line. And this is where exactly our students have also to think that the student in the US and the student in India or in Pune, we are facing the same problem. Everybody is facing the same problem. How do we overcome it? We have to be more alert, more inquisitive. You should be asking questions and get connected to the teachers, get connected to the faculty. And my request to the faculty is also that only sending links is not important. If there is only links required, then there is no faculty required in the institute. We have to give solid material. In fact, double the material because the students are not with us. So the responsibility on the institution, the responsibility on the director, the responsibility on the faculty, in fact, has increased 200 times, 300 times. And this is where we have to be very careful and you have to be connected to the students. At the same time, my request to the student is that please be in touch with the students, with the placement officers, with the placement department, see what the skills are required, and you have still more time to develop yourself. My dear students, I wish you all the best for your near future. The year will begin, but you will begin the year with a bang. At the same time, I also request the teachers that you are also welcome for this new academic year with a lot of zeal, with a lot of enthusiasm, with a lot of energy. And all the people who have guided us for this program, my sincere thanks to them that you have spared your valuable time for the students. And my dear students, this, what we are doing is for the benefit of you and you only. There is no other intention, no other priority for us than you. That's all. For us, our day begins with students, our day ends with students, and our academic year is also evaluated or audited only with the performance of the student. So my dear students, my once again request is please improve your performance, keep reading, keep listening, keep attending such programs, and keep pouring more and more knowledge into your bucket so that you are better placed tomorrow when actually the industry starts again. It is starting. Yesterday only I read one statement of Ratan Tata sir where he said that time difficulties have always come, but we have always overcome the difficulties. And I think that the positive time will definitely come and your future will be bright. God bless you. Have a good time. And to all the teachers, wish you all the best for this new academic year. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.